think Mona is a representation of fury, but not a fury necessarily with the world. I think it's more a fury and a rebellion against yourself.
Go down and get dressed up, dear. In my dreams, so I can shake with
A lot of the songs are about regret and how to deal with that, and I think a large part of the music is influenced by these feelings.
They say
I'm an artist because I'm an artist. I'm not an artist because I made myself one. And I'm not always telling myself, well, you need to be better, and if you practice all the time, then in 3 months the songs that you write are going to be better than the ones that you're writing now, because technically you're going to be better. And it's like, well, no, because creatively I'm always the same. I may be able to play, you know, the same bass lines with more precision, more accurate, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to make better music.
Man, I think the name is genius. Like, at first when you hear a name, you know, you're thinking, okay, that could work, but this one grew on me in like a second. I was just like, yeah, I'm sold. And Medusa rocks.
We as a band have tried really hard to be as independent as possible, and you know, every aspect of the band. Doing things ourselves helps us to improve ourselves as people, not just as musicians or not just as a band itself. But it's worth it, and I know I have the willpower and the ability and the dedication to do it, and somebody's got to do it.
Mona and Medusa decided to make a music video, which not a lot of local bands get into much, making music videos, so that in a way they're different. You know, they want to use the visionary with the, you know, the musical.
It was very, very daunting for me to do a narrative piece. I had no idea of where to begin. It's already so hard for me to manage my own thoughts, like from everyday life. This was the big finale piece. What I hope to do is definitely kind of, you know, with the upcoming album and, you know, our new songs that are coming out, I really hope to incorporate more and more of these songs with, you know, kind of the same narrative pieces.
I'm anxious to see what we can do next.
in my world of no color, I feel vibration and I walk slow.
I think that I'm really interested in where we'll be in a year, actually. See what we'll be looking at and what we'll be doing, what kind of new music we'll be coming out with. I'm interested to see what's going to happen when we have this album release party.
You know, we want to be heard beyond the borders of our city. We want to go to neighboring towns.
If I could live off of music, it doesn't matter if I lived in a 2-bedroom apartment or if I lived in, you know, a really big house. At this point in my life, at least, just making a living off of it is ideal. Because it would be awesome if we just did national tours and jumped on board, you know, tours that tour the country and other countries with other bands. Outside of being able to play your music in tons of cities and meeting so many interesting people, you get to listen to awesome music every day, all day long. That's the life, you know? It's not driving a Mercedes-Benz and having a bank account that you don't even need to know how much money is in. It's just about being able to do what you want and to hang out every day and just live that way. Kind of like I live now.